gonna do? Yeah, man. Talk to them, David. What we gonna do, my people? Hey, hey, hey. Ooh. Let me turn this down before I get a copyright. Yes, family, we have to rally. Look, I know it's hard right now. I know it's hard right now to do it because, boy, the team and the administration, they really making it hard to be a West Indies fan. But we must rally. We must rally around the West Indies, man. Look, we might not agree with the squad that got picked, but once the squad is picked, we have to rally. We have to support the players that get selected. You know, we have to support them. We have to support them. Welcome back to Charlie X Cricket on YouTube, your American West Indies fan. You know, we're out here. We're out here in Minnesota right now. It's 15 degrees. I'm cold as hell. But look, we're supporting the West Indies. No backing down. We support the West Indies 100%. We have a first ODI coming up against England, and I, for one, will be watching. All y'all better be watching too. But my real question to y'all is, we know who the squad is, but who would be in your side for the first ODI? Who would be in your side? So what I decided to do is I decided to take a look at this team and sort of pick who I think I would have as my 11, right? And so the basic thing to do is, you know, categorize who's the batsmen, who's the bowlers, and who's really the all-rounders, right? And then pick from there. So I'm going to pull up this squad real quick. Okay, got my squad. Ram, bam, bam. Got my little squad right here. So, the West Indies squad, and I'm old school. So I got my paper and I got my pen. Because I like to write. I don't like to type. So, obviously, Shea Hope, our captain, our skipper, probably our best ODI player. I have him as a batsman. Alec Athanaze, even though we've seen him bowl a little bit low key, he's a batsman, right? Yannick Correa, I've seen people try to put him in as an all-rounder, but I'm gonna categorize him as a bowler. Kesey Carty, batsman, right? Ruston Chase. Boy, how does he keep getting in these squads? Can y'all tell? Ruston Chase must have pictures on somebody in the selection committee. How does he keep getting picked? How does Ruston Chase? You know what? Rally. Ruston Chase, all rounder. Obviously, Shane Dowrich is not there anymore, and apparently they're not going to replace him in the squad. Weird. Matthew Ford, all rounder. Shimron Hetmeyer, he's another batsman. Lord have mercy. Alzari Joseph, he might want to think he's an all rounder, but he's a bowler. Brandon King, batsman. Budakesh Moti, he's another one who might want to think he's an all rounder, but I have him as a bowler. Kajon Otley, batsman. Sherfane Rutherford, batsman. Romario Shepherd, I'll put him in the all-rounder category. And O'Shane Thomas, who's clearly a bowler. So, based on what I have here, We have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven recognized batsmen. We have and note if Shane Dowrich was in the side, he would also be a batsman. We have three all rounders, Chase, Ford, Shepherd. And then for bowlers, we have Yannick Correa, Alzari, Moti, and O'Shane. So that's four. So right off the bat, we know Shea Hope is going to be in this lineup. Now, will he open or will he come later in the order? Based on this squad, to me, I would have Shea Hope at four. So I'm going to pencil him in or pen him in at four. Now, who's going to open the batting? For me, I have Utley and King opening the batting. And just a note about Utley. Isn't it crazy how they said they didn't want to put Darren Bravo in the side because he was older and they wanted to look towards the future? Isn't Utley born in the same year as Darren Bravo? And he didn't perform as well as Darren Bravo, but somehow Darren Bravo can't make the team. Come on, man. What kind of foolishness is that? Some nonsense if I ever heard it. Now, the number three spot, I think that's going to be a little bit tricky. That's going to be a little bit tricky, but I would probably go. I would probably go with Athanase or Athanase. Y'all tell me how to pronounce that. But I'll go with Athanase. The number five spot, and this is just for the first game. I think the leash is very thin on this guy who I'm about to call. And if he doesn't show and prove in this match, he will be replaced. And that's Shimron Hetmeyer. So I have Hetmeyer at my number five spot. But he might be replaced in the next match. My number six, boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I guess I have to. I have to give Rustin some love, man. I have to, if he's in there, you might as well put him there. Lord have mercy. So Rustin Chase is my number six. My number seven, obviously, is going to be Romario Shepherd. I think he's one of the most obvious people that's going to play in that first match. My number eight. My number eight is probably. I'm probably gonna end up going with it's tough because I'm thinking about either going with the young forward or Yannick Correa. Um, I'm gonna go with Yannick Correa here at number eight. I'm gonna go with Correa at eight. I'm gonna go with Gudakesh Moti at nine. So we have three spinners against England with Rustin Chase if you count him as a spinner. And then I'm gonna go with Alzari Joseph and O'Shane Thomas to round it out. I mean, personally, I would much rather them Either replace Dowrich with Hayden Walsh Jr., who lives right up the street, or possibly another fast bowler. Um, but yeah, so that would be my 11 for the first game. Utley, King, Athanase, Hope, Shimron Hetmeyer, who's on the hottest seat ever, Rustin Chase, Romario Shepherd comes in at 7. Then I have Karaya and Moti, Joseph and O'Shane Thomas. So y'all tell me what your squad is. Do you think I did a decent enough job with the options that I had available? What changes would you make? Y'all let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Peace and love. We rallying around the West Indies, man. We rallying.